Okay, this is section 3.3 and we're going to be solving multi-step equations. So the first thing is we need to go over the steps to solve. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to simplify both sides of the equation. That means you're going to combine your like terms. Now the second thing you're going to do is you're going to check to see if there are variables on both sides. Step 3, we're going to use inverse operations to isolate the variable. Step 4, we're going to solve. And step 5, we're going to check our work. Okay, your directions are just simply going to read to solve. So first I have 1/3 x plus 6 equals -8. I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. So now I have 1/3 x is equal to, signs are the same, add and keep the sign, -14. My coefficient is a fraction, so I know I need to multiply by the reciprocal. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So I have x is equal to -42. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to check my work. I'm going to start with my original equation, 1/3 x plus 6 is equal to -8. I'm going to draw a bar here at the equal sign. So I have 1/3 times -42 plus 6. I can simplify. 3 goes into 3 one time. 3 goes into -42. -14 times. So now I have -14 plus 6. Small number from the large number, keep the sign of the large, gives me -8. Now I have 7x minus 3x minus 8 is equal to 24. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine my like terms. 7x minus 3x is going to give me 4x. So I have 4x minus 8 is equal to 24. I have a -8 or minus 8, so I'm going to add 8 to both sides. So now I have 4x is equal to 24 plus 8 is 32. Divide both sides by 4. So now I have x is equal to 8. And now when I check my answer, see, I have 7x minus 3x minus 8 is equal to 24. Draw a bar at my equal sign. So I have 7 times 8 minus 3 times 8 minus 8. 7 times 8 is 56. Minus 3 times 8 is 24. Minus 8. 56 minus 24 is going to give me 32. So now I have 32 minus 8. 32 minus 8, hey, it gives me 24. So that checks out. Now I have 5x plus 3 times x plus 4 is equal to 28. It's going to bring down my 5x, nothing I can do with it now. First thing I have to do is I have to distribute this positive 3. Positive 3 times x gives me a positive 3x. Positive 3 times positive 4 gives me a positive 12. And all of that is equal to 28. I'm going to combine my like terms. 5x plus 3x is going to give me 8x. So now I have 8x plus 12 is equal to 28. I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. So now I have 8x is equal to 28 minus 12 gives me 16. Divide both sides by 8. So x is equal to 2. Now when I check this one, see, I have 5x plus 3 times x plus 4, and all of that is equal to 28. At least I hope it is. So now I have 5, plug 2 in for x, plus 3 times 2 plus 4, close parentheses. Very important to follow your order of operations. 5 times 2 is going to give me 10, plus 3 times 2 plus 4 gives me 6. 3 times 6 is 18, so I have 10 plus 18. 10 plus 18 is 28. So that checks out. Now the next one, I have 4x minus 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 21. I'm going to bring my 4x down. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. Be careful right here. And all of that is equal to 21. Now I'm going to combine my like terms. 4x minus 3x leaves me with x, so I have x plus 6 is equal to 21. Subtract 6 from both sides. So x is equal to 15. Now I'm going to go and check my work. So 4x minus 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 21. So 4 times 15 minus 3 times 15 minus 2. 4 times 15, that gives me 60. Minus 3 times 15 minus 2, that's going to give me 13. So I have 60 minus 39. 60 minus 39 equals 21. So it checks out. Now remember that my answer is x equals 15. This 21 just tells me that I did my work correctly. Now the last one, I have 66 is equal to negative 6/5 times x plus 3. Now if I wanted to, I could distribute this fraction, but that's just going to turn into a mess. But I already know that if I multiply any number by its reciprocal, my answer is 1. So I'm going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. That cancels out. So negative 5, 6. 6 goes into 6 one time. 6 goes into 66 11 times. Negative 5 times 11 gives me negative 55 is equal to x plus 3. I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. So negative 58 is equal to x. Now when I come back and I check my work, I have, let's see, 66 is equal to negative 6/5 times x plus 3. Draw my bar. So I have negative 6/5 times negative 58 plus 3. So I have negative 6/5 times, well, signs are different, negative 58 plus 3. Take the small number from the large number, keep the sign of the large. Gives me negative 55. I see I have a negative times a negative, so I know my answer is going to be positive. 5 goes into 5 one time. 5 goes into negative 55, negative 11 times. Negative 6 times negative 11 gives me a positive 66, and it checks out.